Hey guys, how you doing? Satch here, welcome. This will be an energy update for the week of the 7th to the 13th of February. If you like what you see in here, please do comment, share and like below. I also help with one-to-one sessions, non-touch therapy, healing sessions to help with physical, emotional, and psychological ailments, as well as mentorship on your ascension journey. So if any of that resonates, reach out to me. So how are you is a big question. It was such a strong week we were going through. Really going into this March 33, I'd say, energy, the third of the third, the portal, this massive portal of creation and stepping into our divine. So a lot of the things I've been building up to that I've been speaking about this year, how we were being prepped and primed so we could, get rid of the things that don't serve us. Let's use an analogy. I've got primer, I've got a car in my head. Okay, so when you're spraying down a car, it was like you got to rub down all the old, right? So it's like taking away all the old paint, and then the dirt as well. You clay it down, you go all the way down to the raw metal, the base metal. So think about yourself as the layers you have as a being, as your physical, your emotional, psychological. Think about all the layers in your mind that you've had, the belief systems of all these years that you've been living by, that you may have not agreed with or not, but you've been living by them in the world you've lived in. Now all these layers have been coming off slowly, bit by bit. Okay, and that's when you've had these ascension symptoms, like I'm saying, fatigue, headaches, physical body ailments, heart palpitations, backache, toothache, migraines, even quite extreme diagnosed kind of illnesses that a lot of people I work with, they've had them, and we've managed to change this and get them out of it. And the biggest root has been stress. Now a lot of you know my story as well, and stress was a big part of that. So we've gone through all these things, or we're still going through it, but the last week or so and week before was very intense with a purge of really taking this out. So it's like now I feel it really has got lighter within like a matter of hours or days. It's so quick how these things can flip, depending on what work was within you that you needed to release. And a lot of it was things you were holding on from even past lives, if you believe that, and your family, your ancestral lineage, what you're made of. You think about, we come through people, right? We are a spirit. We come through our parents or our mothers into this world. And when we do, we take on, a lot of their belief systems, their trauma. And I've said this before, I know I have. That's why hereditary, we have the same resemblance, the looks, right, of our ancestors, of our relatives, because that's passed down in the physical, but you're also passing down the emotional, the psychological. Like if you think about, if a lot of them were living in an age of survival, like the war age, then their mindset and thinking would be very different, and they'd be highly, highly kind of traumatized or high stress all the time. Now you've got that in your system now, but we're living in a different world. Okay, I hope that helps. And then so what I'm getting at is, now you've cleaned the car, but now it's time to start creating the new creation. You can design the life you want your way. It's time now to use this beautiful clear canvas, I look at it as, and really bring through that. Like, what do you want to create in your life? Get clear on it. What do you want to, the word manifest? What are you making? Who do you want to be? We're so lucky as like human beings that we can create whatever we want. We don't have to have the same year as the last. We can always make something new, but most don't, because they've been so absorbed with the rhythm, the hypnotic rhythm of the world. What's going on in the world right now? How awake are you, human beings? Do you just believe everything you see and you choose sides, or do you think there's a deeper meaning behind stuff? Have you done your own research? Discernment. Strong word came through this week, discernment. I love that word, discernment. Even when you're listening to me, you take what you want. I give a collective kind of reading, as it were, of what I feel, but it's not me. It doesn't mean it's always going to resonate with you guys, and I don't expect it to. If you're watching me, there's a big chance that it will, because I believe everything is energy and you're on a frequency and you connect with the frequency you need to at a certain time, because that's how it works, right? But think about that in the world, what's going on. It's not great, but after all this is gone, it's going to be like a blossoming, and we're going into spring now. So it's time for growth. It's time for creation, as I keep saying. One of the biggest things I'm feeling this week is you've done the work, and now it's like, get clear on what you want. And I think we spoke about that as well, also with some of my clients this week. Get clear on what you want. So you're asking, the universe, so it knows. You're not just living by default, like getting up and saying, hey, what's going on? But the thing is, I want to say integration. Integration of this awareness you have now, of the deeper rooted you, of this energy coming through you for creation, as above, so below, as within, so without. So integrating this heightened awareness and this new clean you into your human self. Have patience is what I want to say. Have patience. Okay? Patience is what it's about. When we're used to going, doing, we weren't really thinking. And now it's like, well, things are slowing down, but they're actually speeding up. So when they slow down, we feel, hey, I should be doing something, I should be doing something. No, what you're meant to be doing is hold the patience in your faith and belief. And faith and belief is a really big thing. And I just want to give you some like kind of like bit of like inspiration really for you guys. And it's like, you know, you're here for a reason. I want you to be proud of yourself and acknowledge the journey you've had so far. And this week going forward, I really do feel it's a week of really stepping up, having courage, speaking your truth, standing into why you're here, and start really developing the things you want to do. It's time to go, guys. It's time to do it. Let's do it. You want to make something, you've got to make moves, right? You've got to take action. This is aligned action. This isn't just action without thinking about it. This is, like I'm saying, the alignment. Using discernment again with what you're doing. Ask yourself, like, it could be even going back to something you've done before, but before you do, I want you to really tune into yourself and say, you know, like, is this right for me right now? How do I feel about this? Or is this one of the things that I've got to close the door on? And you would have had a lot of endings last week as well, right? A lot of things ending, and it may not really be that nice, but you have this like strength from it that it was the right decision. Because again, you can't spray the new car with this new layer of paint and lacquer it and make it beautiful if you're building it on broken foundations or energy that doesn't serve you. That's people, pitch, situations, circumstances. That's your own belief systems, okay? So it's like, yeah, I want to do this new and I want to create, but I still want these people in my life who are holding me back, who don't really serve me, who are energy drainers, who keep taking from me. No, this is about trusting yourself and trusting within your ability to step into why you're here, and trust that you've got to let some things go. When you make decisions, you cut off, and when you do that, it is beautiful because the universe hears you, or the God or creator, whoever you believe in, and then you get this, boom, let's do it then. You're always shown, do you want this? Do you want this? You know, use life as feedback. You know, use life situations and stuff that happen to you and test on how they make you feel. Use it as feedback, okay? So guys, I don't want to say too much this week. You know, I just wanted to really come through with some good energy for you and say, hey, you know, it's time to create, it's time to go forward, be brave, integrate this higher awareness into the you, okay? Cut off from people that don't serve you anymore, be brave and take that leap of faith and that step forward into you and see what is going to come back. And you're going to be received, you're going to be welcomed, you know, trust me, with abundance, all right? You have a choice. So it's time. Be strong. What are you scared of? Fear doesn't exist in our world, in our new world. It's all about faith. Okay? Condition yourself to believe that. So the other thing is condition yourself to believe that. Tools and techniques. Now, in April, I'm really, really excited because I'm running one of my programs I haven't run for a long time, and I've changed it. I run a 22-day transformation program. What does that mean? It's a program where I help you, you know, with skills to manifest, get into alignment, have a higher awareness and consciousness of who you are. Okay? They're tools and techniques that I have used myself, that I have taught many, right? And I want to share it now even broader to a wider network. Monday to Friday, 3 weeks, there'll be a morning private awakening Zoom call, meditation, my guidance for the day. Okay? There's going to be a couple of evening deep healing meditations that I am going to facilitate. And I'm going to help you not just, you know, get things out of your system by journaling and talking, but I'm going to do the energy stuff and pull it out. All right? It's going to be a closed group. It's a private group. Okay, I'll have a weekly video where I give you a talk about what you're going to do this week. There'll be journals, there'll be workbooks that you can download from this private group. Okay, I'm going to help you understand more about you, remove things that are blocking you, and get you super focused and teach you tools on how to manifest and how to get an alignment with who you are. Okay, this is a real great amazing program. I've run it for a few years, to be honest, now, and I haven't run it this year until now because the time feels right now. From the video I just said, guys, if you're like, yeah, I want to feel better, I want to get more awareness of myself, okay, I want to learn how to control my state, so when I'm getting anxious or I'm allowing someone else to change the way I feel, okay, or I feel I can't do things, how can I, get control of that? How can I have a better awareness of me and then move forward from that? Okay, that's what I'm teaching. How can I connect to my higher self, the divine self? How can I live more in alignment? That you keep talking about alignment. How can I grow my conscious or psychic gifts, whatever language resonates with you? Right? And how do I manifest? How can I create goals? Do you even know how to create goals? Let me teach you how I was taught by one of the best guys in goal setting, God bless him, Bob Proctor. All right, I took over 2 years training with this guy as well, and I take my spiritual science and I bring it together. I'll teach you, like, you can learn all these programs about, repetition and things like that, but sometimes for some of us it's like we still don't get the goal, we don't get that breakthrough. Why is it? And I believe a lot of it is to do with karmic cycles and spiritual blockages. That's how I can give you the whole complete shebang, man, and that's what I've done, that's what I do, and this is how I've achieved breakthroughs in what I do. And my clients, ask my clients who follow me, who have been with me for so many years, because they have had these shifts in their lives. And it's like that deeper understanding now that they've got the tools, the techniques, and they've got higher self-awareness. That is what this is about, and it's about raising consciousness, guys. So keep an eye out in your emails this week, because I'm going to send another email out midweek. It'll be more information with a landing page about the 22-day program starting in April, so we've got time, all right? And you can sign up there, and there'll be more information on what that looks like. But I'm very, very, very excited about this. This is something I've said is my life experience, and I have to share this program with you. I have to share it with you. And if you feel my energy and you feel excited, and I'm excited, as you can tell, and you want a piece of the pie, man, you want to work closer with me, yeah, you want some more of my energy, be closer with me, yeah, we have an exchange with one another, we share and we help each other grow in this community. And I set you up every day, Monday to Friday, to have the best day, to be aware of your thoughts, get into visualization, get into like manifestation of what you want, and feeling the best version of you. But keep an eye out. All right, guys, if you got any value from what I said today, remember to like, share, comment, spread my light, share this video everywhere, share the newsletter, okay? If you're interested in any one-to-one sessions, okay, we can call them healing or non-touch therapy. I do them over Zoom. I have clients internationally. Please reach out. If you're feeling stuck at any area in your life right now, or on this ascension journey, or you've got any pains, or your mind's overactive and you're just feeling high anxiety or any depression or anything like that, I can help you, okay? Please reach out to me, and also for one-to-one ascension coachings. Guys, I'm super excited about this week. Stay blessed and highly favored. Have the best week ever. I'm always here to help.